It was very cold last night. According to my phone, weather app, it went to about 1 degree Celsius, so it felt like it was freezing. And when I woke up, it was still very, very cold. So I just went back to sleep and I woke up again around 8:30. So now I've packed up all my things and I am just sitting on a picnic table, which unfortunately is not in the sun. But I'm just gonna have my breakfast, which is crackers and cheese. And then I'm ready to start the day. So today I'm planning to go to a place called Ling Hut. Apparently camping there is pretty good. Mainly because everything else from there until King Loch Louis, something like that, where I want to stay at the campsite again, one of the last campsites, is apparently very unsuitable for camping because it's too rough terrain. I wanted to go further so that I would have a really short day into the campsite tomorrow, but yeah, unfortunately that's not possible. But so yeah, it's okay that I'm taking my time, and today the weather is stunning. It's fully blue sky, so I'm looking forward to today. I've only just set off, but it's so beautiful and peaceful here. There's the river, the lovely smell of the gorse, the bird sound, the blue sky, the sunshine. Everything is perfect right now. I walked for about 2 hours, so it's time for a break. I got to this really pretty loch surrounded by the hills. I have to go over there, and I have to double check my map, but I think that's the high point for today, and from there it would be going down to Ling Hut, where I want to camp tonight. So yeah, hopefully it will be nice if I get to Ling Hut a bit early just to chill there. And then the plan is to leave really early tomorrow morning so that I can reach the campsite, although I still haven't been able to call them. I mean, I called them, but no one's picking up, so fingers crossed that's all gonna work out. But first I'm gonna sit here for 10-15 minutes just to take a break, give my feet a rest, and then start climbing. Behind me. There's a road going there which I could see all the way from when I was on top, but the loch and the Ling Hut were just hidden by this kind of hilly thing all the time. So this is the first time I'm seeing it, so it's quite a relief that I went down the correct trail. Ling Hut is a private bothy lodge. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but so I can't stay there, but once I get there I'll just keep walking up closer to the road, and wherever I see a good pitch, that will be the place for the night. I made it to Ling Hut and I pitched up. I'm right next to the hut. Someone else is pitched here as well. So it's the two of us. And I decided to stay here because the next couple of spots are really close to the road. So this feels much more as being in nature, and the view from my tent is incredible. I woke up at 6:30. I set my alarm for 6:30 and packed up my tent and my stuff, and I'm almost ready to go. It was quite cold again last night, but today the day looks pretty good again. Some clouds, but they're quite high up, so it doesn't look like it's gonna rain or that there should be any fog up the mountains. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully I'll get to the campsite early and that there'll be a place for me there, and then I can just spend the rest of the day a bit relaxed and preparing for the next stage. But first I gotta put my boots on and start walking. This section is beautiful, but very, very hard going. There's no trail. There hasn't been a trail for, I don't know, 2 kilometers or something. And I've been just skirting around this mountain. Luckily, yesterday I downloaded kind of the map from this section, so I can keep an eye out on like which elevation I'm walking, because I wouldn't know how else to navigate with just my map, because I would have no idea how high or low down the mountain I am. So for this section, definitely GPS is very useful, and I have no idea how you would walk this section if there's very low visibility. With the GPS then still it might be okay, but this is a very challenging section. It's very tiring, and I don't know, I keep checking my phone to make sure I'm not going too low or too high. But yeah, it's going okay, I guess. Finally, I'm on a trail again. That took, I don't know, several hours to get across or around those 2 mountains. And this is literally just the beginning of a trail. Like, I don't know how that works. But yeah, it's a little climb and then all the way down to Kinlochhui. I think that's what it was called, where hopefully there's a campsite for me. That no path section may have been really challenging, and definitely not my favorite part. The views here now when I reach this kind of saddle are amazing. The big mountains behind me and very far views in the direction that I'm going. And I guess the route that I took is the only way to get here. So wow, it's so beautiful here. It's really amazing. I made it to the campsite. It's quite a nice place, but there's not many tent spots. There's just 4 pitches available, and I got the 3rd one, and just after me 2 cyclists came in who claimed the last one. So thank God I left early, because otherwise I would not have had a camp spot. But I have one now. I'm very happy, so I'm gonna set up my tent, take a shower. There's a petrol station with a cafe, so I'm gonna see if I can get something nice for lunch there, because it's about 2 o'clock I think. So yeah, that's the plan. I had a lovely shower. I went to the cafe to have lunch, and I'm going back there for breakfast tomorrow. I also went to the general store, which was quite small. They didn't have a lot of variety, but I managed to get some food. So now I'm gonna do some inventory to see if I have everything I need for the next 8 days or if I need to go buy a bit more. I probably won't be going to the general store again because, like I said, there was not a lot of variety and it was quite expensive. So what I got there for now should be enough. The petrol station just where the cafe is, they also have lots of different stuff. So I think if I feel like I need any more things, I'm gonna go there and buy some more stuff. I couldn't get any like coffees, like just a small single serving pouches. So hopefully, let's see if they have something like that in the petrol station, because I don't think I have enough for 8 days, but maybe I do. So I need to see exactly what I have to plan well the next 8 days, because there's not going to be any store or shop. There's going to be 2 pubs along the way, so if I plan it right, I can have at least 2 meals and yeah, in those pubs. But yeah, now I'm gonna check what I have, what I'm missing. It is about 9:30 and I'm ready to go. I had my breakfast at the cafe again. Now I'm packed up and ready for another beautiful day. It is 12:30, which means I've been walking for about 3 hours and it was high time for a break. I got to this loch. The route doesn't go to the shore, it just kind of goes in a different direction from here, so I thought this would be a good spot to take a break. And since it's 12:30, I'm having my lunch, which is crackers with cheese. I still carry this. I bought this in London, so I've been carrying it for a long time. This first half, I had too much food. I had a lot of food in my bag all the time. So hopefully now I'll actually have enough, but more or less finish it once I reach the shops again in about a week's time. I think from here I have to climb a little bit more. So far the climb was really easy. There was a nice 4x4 trail for the majority of the time, and it was just a very steady, not too steep ascent, and that whole glen was beautiful. It was really enjoyable to come up here. So I think I'm maybe close to halfway to this bothy I'm planning to go to. I kind of thought if there's not going to be anyone or not many people, I may give sleeping in a bothy another go, but we'll see once I get there. So I'm just gonna finish my lunch, look at the map to see how much further exactly, what the route does from here onwards, and then get going again. So time for another break. I think I have about 8 kilometers left until the bothy, so that should be good. I should get there by 5 at least, I think, depending on how easy the walking goes, but it's all downhill and not too steep as far as I can tell. So but so far the day has been perfect. The weather is perfect. Trail has been beautiful and easygoing, not too challenging. Today is really, really lovely. I'm enjoying a lot of it, like all of it today. And the fact that I'm taking breaks more kind of shows that I feel a bit more relaxed today. As I find it hard to take breaks, I just rather go until I, get where I have in mind for the night. But today I feel a bit more relaxed because the weather and the trail is just so good today. I don't see anyone. Depending on how it looks on the inside, I think it would be a nice place to stay inside the bothy for once. The place is not bad, but it's a bit dark and there's just one big sleeping platform in like the attic. So I think I'm gonna pitch my tent just next to the bothy. Just sleep in my tent. I'll know I'll sleep well and I can sit inside to cook my dinner if it's too windy. Yeah, it's just a little creepy. I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in my tent. I mean, I may wait a while to see if others are coming because it's only around 5 o'clock, so the situation might change if more people come. Or actually it might convince me even more to stay in my tent because, like I said, there's just one big sleeping platform. And I don't want to risk not being able to sleep because someone is snoring. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in my tent but next to the bothy.